So since I've been here, I haven't seen not one cop, one police officer. Not one. I don't know why, but I haven't seen one. It's weird. Alright, so we're going to take the bus. We're going to go down to District 1. And we're going to go to this market. I think it's like one of the biggest fake markets or knockoff markets in Vietnam. We're going to go check it out and see what's going on. So, stay tuned. Alright, so we're going down to District 1. We're going to go to this market and see what's going on. See if they really that cheap or whatever. I don't really need anything, but I'll bring you guys the content. The Ben Thanh Market. We're going in gate 15, guys. We are here. Let's see what they got. Let's see what they're talking about here. Well, this is a big fake market. Let's see if we can find us some stuff here. So I got Louis Vuitton. Yeah, everything. Wow. How you doing? How you doing? Wow. How much are these? How much?
800.
800. Okay. Might come back and get them.
Okay.
Might.
For you, sir.
How are you?
Some shop for you.
No, I'm trying to keep my money in my pocket. I'm trying to. Hello, hello. No. What they don't tell you, it is hot in here. It's very hot. But they do have some of everything, but it's hot.
Destination is on the right. Like this for men for you.
No. Hello.
Can I help you?
Man, it's hot. I need a fan.
When they have your size.
No. Oh my God, it's hot in here. This market is nice. How much is this?
For this? Okay.
No, how much? Just tell me how much. Don't you don't have to do anything.
For you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
850.
Yes. I have
Okay.
more discount. If you buy now, I have more discount. I saw this. You want the bag?
I gotta get a
Yes.
new bag.
Yes, sure. You said the new bag?
No, don't get it down. I'll just look right here. How are you? Man, it's hot in here. Bags. Bag. So alright, sorry about the camera work. Trying to maneuver this market. It's so hot. No. It's so hot in here. This market is fascinating. It's nice. It's like a Thailand market. But like even Thailand markets, they need air conditioning. I think this place would do so much better if they had air conditioning. So this is the food side. Passion fruit?
Yeah, one.
I'm gonna get. I see it already. I'm just looking now. No, no, no.
Okay, the chef for you.
This place is pretty big. So this was the market. I think we're gonna go to Waterfall Chicken now, because this place is burning up. Yeah, we got to come in here, but we can't stay in here. It is hot in here. For the first time, I think it's the nicest. It's nicer outside. Wow. The market has everything. Look at the fruit. Wow. It's hot in here. I came in here, I wasn't sweating. I'm in here now, I'm sweating so bad. Coffee does smell good though, but it is smoking in here. They got candies and Rolexes. Look at the coffee. Look at the coffee here, guys. The camera's trying to follow me everywhere. We gotta get up out of here because it's too hot. All right, guys, we've seen this place. We're out of here. It's too warm. It's too hot. It's a big place though, but it is hot. It is hot. All right, guys. I know I messed up all the camera work in there. You guys, I felt like I was melting, and my phone, my camera's so hot being in there because it's so hot in there. I think we're gonna go to Waterfall Chicken now. Oh man, it's hot. I'm gonna call it Grab and get up to Waterfall Chicken so we can try to come out later on. Alright guys, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button and check out my new ebook. It's available. Hit the link in my bio. You want to check it out. We're gonna tell you how you can get over here. If you want to learn, if you want to learn some things, I got some things on there. I talk about dating overseas, different cultures. It's just, a little bit of information I gathered along the way. This is just the first one. There's gonna be a few more, I believe. We'll see how this goes though. But yeah, check out my ebook, hit the like button, share it if you can. I would appreciate it. All right guys, on the way in, hit the like button. Let me know how you feel. So yeah, we're gonna do a walk, a talk, I scratch my butt. I'm so darn hot. But anyway, so today we went down to District 1 and we went to the market. We checked that out. That was pretty cool. I couldn't hang out in there though because it was too warm. It's just too hot for me. But other than that, it was pretty decent. I'm gonna go around this park. I'm getting my steps in. I didn't do any exercise this morning. I didn't go to the pool. I was finishing up my eBook I want you guys to check out. And I'm working on my second one. Well, I'm finalizing my second one. And I'm getting ideas for my third. Well, I actually have ideas for my third one. Just trying to critique it more. Look at the skyline, guys. Look at this. Isn't this nice? We're gonna walk through one of these other parks because all this connected. So this is the tennis court. Like, depending on what buildings you're in, like these buildings have the pool. This buildings have the pool. This building has a tennis court. And I think the other building has like dinosaurs for kids. All in all, it's really nice. But I want to tell you, a lot of these apartments, they're empty. When I was on the bus today coming back, all these tall buildings here, they're all empty pretty much. And then I found out a lot of different people come here for vacations and they buy apartments and they just rent them out. You know, come here when they have the time. So yeah, a lot of apartments are actually empty. But I think they light them up to give the impression that, you know, there are people. But a lot of the apartments are empty. Especially on the way from District 1. I seen a lot of the tall buildings. And I was looking. And I was just like really tripping out that like they build a lot of property, a lot of buildings. But they're empty. Like I'm gonna show you, they got like these mansions that are over here. They're like $30 million. And that's USD. But me, myself, I wouldn't purchase it. $30 million, you could do so much more with that. You know? You buy a property for $30 million and you gotta have a neighbor so close. You don't actually have any land. You just got a big building. You know? And I know from my experience owning a home, you know, when the kids move out, it's not so much fun because you just got a big ass house. You know, I remember my sister, she posted a meme one day, you know, because she's a homeowner, and she posted this meme and she was like, I got this big ass house with no dick in it. I thought it was so funny, super funny, because she has a big house and she was single at the time. I don't know if she's single now, but it was, man, the meme was so funny. You might have seen it. It was floating around for a little while, but it was like a little stick figure. I mean, when I first seen it, I laughed so hard I had like tears and snot on my face because it caught me off guard. So over in this area, there are like these white homes that are like 5 stories, 4 stories, or have you, and they're like $30 million. But like I said, I wouldn't do it. I get me a condo like one of these here, in one of these buildings here. Then get like a 3-bedroom condo here, then go somewhere like Thailand, buy another condo, and just buy condos in the places, you know, instead of buying such a large property. Unless you got a huge family and they're all going to travel with you. But I wouldn't count on that. You know, get you something that you can manage You know, if something happens, you won't be bent out of shape. And then also, you know, it's less likely that something will probably piss you off as hard because you didn't spend so much money getting it, or, you know, wasting all your time getting it. So, you know, yeah, that's what I think anyway. But it's your money, you spend it how you want to. So we're on the boardwalk right now. Kids are playing. Now, what I have to say is, this place is nice, but I wouldn't advise getting in that beach. Even though they got like a little canoe out there now, I'm talking about get in the water. Because even though it's an artificial beach, it didn't look too clear. I guess that's why we have the pool too, though. But it is a nice feature to have. It's a very nice feature to have. So tonight is pretty good out. The weather anyway, the temperature, it's a nice night. So it makes for a good situation. So we're gonna head over here to this park, and we're gonna see what happens. What's up, streamer? I just got through watching your stream, man. Yeah, I just seen your stream live on TikTok, right?
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. He's streaming. Check the guy out. He's talking about Vinhomes properties. If you guys are online on TikTok, he streams a lot for Vinhomes. I'm not sure if he's an employee, but he does stream a lot. So, and it's mostly about this area. So if you want to learn anything, you know, I didn't get his name. Next time I'll tell you. I mean, I couldn't pronounce it if I wanted to, probably. I mean, I guess I could if I tried, but he disappeared already. Oh, there he is. He's on his way back. But yeah, tonight is nice. It's a nice night tonight. Very nice night. The boardwalk. Wait, it's on both sides? I didn't even know the boardwalk was on both sides. I thought it was just on the other side. Hopefully the picture is good. Man, I slept up under the air conditioner and the fan because you be boiling. Let me tell you something about this heat. Hit the like button first. But let me tell you something. When you walk out of your room into the hallway, it feel like you're gonna melt. The difference between the hallway and if you got your air conditioner and the fan on is night and day. It seems like you're continuously walking through an oven. It's crazy. Be so warm. But tonight it's nice. I guess people thought it was gonna rain earlier, but it's not raining, so. But the temperature is good. It's better than it has been. So, picture looks good though. I just got to looking at the quality of it. It's really good. So take a look at that, guys. That's pretty nice. But we're gonna head over here and check out this area while I get my steps in. To do this walk and talk. Yeah, check out the eBook. You guys are you're gonna like the eBook. It's nice. Starting to open up about all of the things that I feel like I can talk about, so that's what I'm doing. Made it really affordable. You know, you get a Starbucks, you can afford it. Hell, you go anywhere these days, you can afford it. What does a soda cost these days? Like $2-3? So yeah, I made it reasonable for me to peel back my layers. That's what it's, thought that was a decent thing. So yeah, so check it out. And like I said, if you haven't already, hit the like button. Share it if you could. All of those good things. Share it, talk about it, save it. All of those things. So we're gonna go up here. You hear all the little people over there screaming, hollering, having a good time. They're out there doing their thing. I'm still fascinated with this place. I swear, man, these birds of paradise, when I had them flown from Hawaii, a gazillion dollars. And they're just everywhere, like grass. I'm bugging. It's cool though. So I talk about things like if you want to go to Vietnam, you want to come to Thailand, or travel anywhere else. Some of the steps I took, how I do it, you know, some of the precautionary things that you might have to look into before you make such a trip. What kind of money you might need, depending on what kind of time you're talking about staying. And then there's your age, you know, your age, your savings, all of those things. You want to be in the right place, right position. You know, so many people out here with all these expensive material items, which is, you know, I don't know. I can't be no hypocrite. When I was younger and didn't really know any better, I wasn't making the right decisions either. So, not to say that whoever's doing whatever is not making the right decision, but I think it's better just to have the money than the things, because there's nothing like saying, you know what, let me go find the sun, let me buy a plane ticket. If it gets cold, you get up and leave. You get bored, you go find something to do because you're able to, you know. There's really no price tag you can put on your freedom, your mobility, you being able to. Can you guys see that? But you guys see what I see. I was gonna go live, but it seems like every time I go live, either it glitches, I haven't quite figured out their Wi-Fi situation. I bought the biggest package that they sold, and I don't know. I've gone through 2 packages. I think the first one at the airport kind of scammed me. So I went to the actual dealer. You guys seen the video if you watch, if you follow. I went to the Vitali or the Vitelis or whatever it's called. Vitel. I went to their location and signed up and got a plan, and I mean, I'm here. Want to stay close to the local way as possible. However the locals live, that's my suggestion. Live like the locals if you can. Try not to be too flashy. You know, I learned over time that you can't have your jewelry out all the time. You can't go to different places and expect, you know, people to behave. You know? And that's another thing. Like I said before, when it comes to eating foods, culture shock. You know, you come to Southeast Asia, some countries out here, they eat bugs. That's not something we do. I mean, we probably eat it in our grains and all that kind of stuff, but they're not like out in the open where we see them, you know. But yeah, scorpions and cockroaches and grasshoppers and grubs, worms, whatever. That's not us. Not most of us anyway, but I guess if you get hungry enough, you eat anything. So look at this, guys. They got sinks, they got the grill, they got the bench, got the little walkway, so you can come up and you can do your own grilling. And you can clean your food, clean your hands. They got fire extinguisher, so if things get out of hand. And then they got this here, you need to, you know, clean up or whatever, and it works. So yeah, then you see you got family over there doing their thing. You know, when I was in Florida, if you watch my videos, I got a video of me in my hotel room in Florida, and they had one of these machines here, and this thing was as tall as a 10, 20-story building, and the swings, they let out like spider webs. Terrifying ride. So yeah, this is light work. So, but this is good. So you can come and have an outing with your family, do all kinds of stuff, which is pretty cool. So they got something going on here. I don't know what that is. Look like they're dancing or something. I don't know what they're doing, but it's something.
Dear guests, our spectacular artistic performance will begin shortly.
Oh, they get ready to do a performance. Maybe we'll catch it.
Move to the activity area to find your spot and immerse yourself in the joyful, festive atmosphere.
I don't.
Little ones, get ready to dance and take photos with our talented performers. The colorful celebration will start in just a few moments.
If you haven't already, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Check me out. The grass feels good though. It's so soft. Seems to be going down. Oh wait, no, spoke too soon. This guy's got a coat on, like a bubble goose. You guys see that? He's got a white coat on down there. Well, we're not gonna watch all of this. I think it's nice that they have activities like this. I guess they can have them every night though. I mean, it's hot. So some of the shops seem to be closed right now. Because usually, like last time when I came here, all of that area there, that was all open. Like all of that. Now they got everything closed down. Look at this whole, oh, the ride's going down. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the ride is going down. Watch it right here. It's gonna come up. Right here. And it's spinning. One of the things you're gonna notice when you get here to Vietnam, a lot of people still wear masks. Sometimes you'll see them with 1 or 2 masks on. I asked my friend about it. She said it's just a normal thing. I was like, wow. I asked her, I was like, is there something going on? Is there something going around? She's like, nah, that's just how people are. So I was like, okay. It just seems so hot. But I guess if you're used to it, because some people wear coats out here. And I'm sweating like I'm melting like an ice cream or something. So different strokes for different folks. That's basically what that boils down to. I just thought it was, I thought I was missing out on something. I didn't want to catch anything. Hell, if something's going around, I need to know. But she said, no, it's just a normal thing. I can understand wearing a mask if you're on a motorcycle or a bike or something, because you don't want any bugs flying in your mouth or your face, whatever. But just to walk around doesn't seem normal. Like, why wouldn't you want to show your face? I'm glad the little kids don't have them on though. Yeah, I'm glad the little kids don't have them on. Don't do it to them. Let that stuff go with the older people. Just like the smoking. I hope smoking goes away too. Smoking along with the mask. Like, I don't know, what can you be blocking? Like, what does the mask do? Like, what is it preventing? Because everybody's out in the air. So I just wonder, like, what's the, like, I guess it's just a force of habit. I don't know why I'm even thinking about it. It don't really bother me. It just seems so strange, but it's all good. Like, some people have them on, some people don't. I just be wondering if they think that the mask is going to stop something. Because if you breathe in air, it's coming around the mask. I mean, I don't know what you could be filtering out. Like what could you be possibly filtering out? Now my friend tells me that there's Chinese people in town, so they don't wear the mask as often. I don't know. I don't think I see Chinese people wearing a mask. I just think it's the locals. And it's not all of them. It's just a few of them. So, just something I noticed, because I see it a lot. I'm from America. If it's nothing I ever seen before, it's strange to me. Like, they just sit here with the mask on. It's weird. I like to I tried to interview my friend and ask why everybody wears the mask, but she couldn't tell me. She just said it's just something normal. Like, it's like I don't know. I don't know why I have such a thing with that. But anyway, they got this thing that look like a big Rubik's Cube here. And I've already showed you guys this thing here. And then they got the hat, the shoe, whatever. And these are the homes that I was talking about. These are like $30 million. I would not give them that. Look how close they are to each other. Some of these here are like $30 million mansions. But the problem I have is that you're on top of each other. You don't have any backyard. You don't have any front yard. You don't have any space. Yeah, but these are $30 million, some of these residents. Five stories with no privacy. That's a tough one. That's rough. But I think a lot of these places are like are rented. If you want to teach English, you can move out here and teach English. That's always an option. So this would be considered one of the residences. That's one of the residences. So you're looking at like $30 million for this. Not in the wheelhouse. And this one here, and that's USD. Think about that. I don't think it's worth it. That's just my opinion. I can see you spending $30 million for a beachfront hotel, but $30 million for a private residence that's shacked up next to somebody. This area looks abandoned. Everything's empty. This is empty. Those are empty. These are apartments. This is empty. This big old manor's empty. All these apartments are empty. All these stores are empty. So, I don't know. And I think that's just because maybe it's new. It's not that new though. But pricing is an issue. Because, like I said, you can do a lot with 30 million. That's not VND, that's USD. I don't know what you call this style, Victorian, French, I don't know, colonial, I don't know what this is. But I do know it's not $30 million. Look at this big old giant place, empty. Here's another one of the parks where you come do your exercise. And got me a good walk in. This park is pretty active. It's pretty good. Hit the like button, guys, on your way in if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We're just doing a walk and talk. I'm getting my steps. I'm just running off at the mouth, talking about India and everything. Check out my ebook for all my traveling people who like to travel, people who date, people who like cooking. I got something for everybody in there. How I survive, what I do. So, yeah. It's time to get something to drink. So this dental clinic is super famous now. Everybody's coming here. I'm gonna get my teeth cleaned here. And I gotta get a filling. Then I gotta wait for I'm getting my jaw done too. I gotta get my 2 teeth replaced. They're gone. I got an infection from like this dentist back in America, and they put like a shunt or something. I don't know what they call it. They put it in my wisdom tooth to seal a cavity. Wound up breaking and splitting my tooth in half, and it messed up my gum so bad they had to remove the other tooth. So now I've got to get these 2 replaced, and it's a drag because it's expensive. I mean, it's not as expensive as it would be if I did it in America, but nevertheless, it's money I didn't want to spend, so I got to do it. Yep. So, yeah. Hope you guys are enjoying the content because I'm sweating for you. I mean, I am sweating. Golly. Even though it's nice out. I mean, it's really nice out, but it is hot. That's another thing you got to do when you come to this part of the country. I mean, this part of the world. The heat. It ain't no joke. Your pores are going to be open. Because they're going to be trying to breathe. You definitely got to stay hydrated here. Definitely. Oh man, it is hot. So I'm debating, are we going to Cambodia first, or are we going to the Philippines first? Where are we going? Somebody told me to come to Africa, another person told me to come to Laos. I can go to Laos. That's right here. You know. Laos is like a hidden gem, they say. It's the next one to come up, I guess, after this thing here. I'm jaywalking through the roundabout. I guess nobody comes in this circle, so I don't have to worry about it. Oh, well, she came in this circle. I guess people do come in this circle. I don't think they're supposed to, but I don't know for sure either, though. Oh, they're going through the circle. Everybody's hitting the circle. So, anybody can go in, I guess. So $30 million, guys. Who's buying? Who's flocking to get it? What is he doing? I don't know what they're doing. Like they're trying to get some out of the tree. Oh, wait. Maybe it's mangoes? Oh, it's a mango tree. It's either mangoes or avocados or something. It's some type of fruit they're getting. Can you see they got the little basket? Trying to get some out that tree. So I was thinking the other day, all these electric cars. There's a lot of electric cars and bikes here, a lot of chargers. I like them too, they're nice. But the issue I have with electric cars is, how much radiation do they give off? I mean, you're gonna drive in this thing, you're sitting under a battery. It's just all electric, so it's emitting the radiation. But just how much? You know? How much power are they giving off while you're driving around? And what does that do to your body? What does that do to senior citizens and babies? Because I don't know. That's why I posed the question. What's the side effects of all that radiation? Because there's no denying it. You're driving around in a power source. Like my brother owned a couple of Teslas, and one of the things he used to complain about was headaches. He said he felt like the car was giving off something that was giving him headaches. I don't think he has the Teslas anymore now. But I remember him saying something to that effect, that they were giving him headaches. So, I don't know though. So let's say we've been walking for about 40 minutes with the camera on. We've been walking longer than that, but we've been walking for about 40 minutes with the camera on. I don't know how many of those minutes were disrupted with the camera facing me. Before I release this footage, of course I'm gonna go through it. You guys are just hearing me talk about it now because that did happen. You won't get to see it most likely. You don't want the camera pointing up at my teeth. But I can't wait till I get my smile taken care of. Because speaking of self-esteem, your smile. You want to have a good smile. I want to get my teeth clean and whitened and get the two missing ones replaced. Once I clean up, you guys are going to be like, oh, you look different. Lose a little weight, tighten up, get my form back. I just been chilling though, getting fat. Not really trying to, don't really care to impress anyone. So, what I'm doing is for me anyway though, but that's why I didn't rush or anything. Because I'm doing it for me. Hello. Everybody likes to speak. It's funny. Since I've been doing YouTube videos out here, more and more people are recognizing me. I mean, like I said, I'm one of the few black people that are out here. There's a few of us out here, but I'm talking about black American. There's a lot of, different kind of black people here. They're not American black people. And you can tell because they're all grouped together all the time. When I'm out in different places, I try to stay away from people. All people. I just like being by myself. It's an easier situation. If you've never traveled by yourself, try it. I got my son started. I'm gonna get my little one started too. Well, he's a grown man now too, but when I took my son to Thailand, he got all the way turned up. He in Thailand right now. He's a solo traveler now. I'm trying to convince him to do videos, but he has a gig. He can work anywhere. It is hot. But this breeze right now, man, I'm loving it. I feel like this whole area is a mall. There they go, dancing, exercising or whatever. You wouldn't know it, but this country, you're not allowed to say what you want to say because it's a communist country. And there's no such thing as free speech. But you wouldn't be able to tell that. Because people are out and about doing their thing. And I'm loving this breeze. Look, they're dancing over there too. See them dancing over there? This seems to be a thing. You go to the Philippines, you can't turn a corner without karaoke. Here it's exercising and dancing. But I still think Thailand. I love Vietnam. Philippines is cool, but Thailand still wins because Thailand got the life, the energy, the beautiful women, the freedom of expression. You can smoke pot. So you can have your choice of beautiful women. So it's, you know, and everybody is easy to get along with. So that's a big deal. Unlike here, there's and I explained this in the ebook, there's communication, there's language barriers, there's all kinds of stuff. And then, you know, culturally, like Thailand oozes sex, sexuality, like the women in Thailand are like sexy, feminine, really like women, like girls, ladies. Here, because of the language barrier maybe, these women don't appear to be attractive to me. They just, it's like, kind of like food with no seasoning. You know? But they're nice. I have to say that. They are nice. But sexy, no. Girly like, no. Women, yeah. But that's pretty much it. It's more like a I don't know. You know they're women and that's it. I didn't even know the mic went off. How does that happen? Stuff just be shutting off. Now I gotta check this video. All over the place. I'm looking, the mic is going off. The picture's turning around. Oh, that's why. Less than 5% battery. Got it. That's what's going on. The battery's out of there. So, well, you know what that means, guys. We won't be able to roll the tape if the battery's gone. Now that it's saying less than 5%. You know what that means. It's gonna be time to turn it off in a minute. I'm so thirsty. I don't know what the hell to get though. Got water upstairs. Let's try something different today. Let's try this. Because I like pomegranate. We're going to try this. Is it? Okay, thank you. Oh, I gave her a 10. I can't never get this money right. I don't know what the hell I be handing over. I just be handing money. I gotta figure it out. Oh, let's drink this thing. All right. Is the pool still open? 7:03. I'm not sure if it closed at 8 or 9. So I get some food from somewhere. I'm not that hungry. I've already eaten, so.